Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy III. This is episode number 9, we're going to get right into it. We're going to head to the east. If you remember in the last episode, we were told to go west. But instead of doing that, we're going to go east first, because if we head down this way and we stick to this coastline, we will eventually see this town here, which we'll hop into. It is of course the town of Guiche. So we're going to head up here, talk to little Bo Peep here. She's raising sheep. Oh my. That was an odd noise. It sounded like a Pokemon call from back in the day. She doesn't want the sheep to go over there, I guess. Must be raising it like a pupper, I suppose. So we're gonna take a good look around. I guess we'll go to this shop first. This is a pretty high-level magic shop for what we got, so we're going to pick up a couple spells here. Don't need Toad or Mini, because we already have them. Break is not so great in this game. You basically have to cast it twice to get the effect that you would want. Ice 3, of course, is great, so we're going to buy that. Shade is neat, so I'm going to pick it up. And since we don't have any other spells in the slot that this would take up, we're going to buy Mute. May as well. Don't have anything else that will do its role, so we may as well just go ahead and buy it. It's not like it's expensive. So we're going to use our Shade spell, of course, our Mute spell, and our Ice 3. There we go. Perfect. And one more thing while we're at it, we're going to take Tito's weapons off because it doesn't do much to hurt his attack, and you know, it makes his accuracy a lot more. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Here we have the inn. I don't think we need to get anything from the inn, so what we're actually gonna do is go to the other buildings around to see what's here. This is a revive pool, should somebody have gone down. If we hop up this way, nope, not this way. If we go down this way, and we go through this little tree patch here, this is where we want to be. And we go in here, we see that there is a shopkeeper here who will sell us magic keys. And this is the best point that I can show this. If we buy one magic key, we would have to pay 100. If we buy 4 magic keys, he would give us a slight discount and we would pay 360. And if we buy 10 magic keys, he would give us even more of a discount and we would pay 801. So we're going to go ahead and pick up 10 of them. If you buy in bulk, you do get a slight reduction, but instead of just leaving, we're going to head this way. I believe it's like this, and we can hop around over here and get the chest that was back there. Now, this chest has something incredible in it. It has the shuriken weapon. For later on in the game, when we get the class that works with that, I'm not going to spoil what it is, but it's an insane weapon. One of the best weapons out there. We have a carrot farmer. Gives us another Pokemon cry. Tells us that we can't come in here. That's fine. No carrots for us, I guess. The fat chocobos will have to wait. Here we have a chocobo farm. We can hop over this way and see what the chocobos are up to, should we want to. They don't do anything, but it's neat that we can. And if we talk to this man right here, he'll tell us that carrots are the chocobo's favorite food. And if we want to know the secrets of the chocobo forests, we can use a carrot on the trees, which we already have. Discussed. We haven't used the carrot, but there's a carrot right there, and then I think there's another carrot behind where this man is. I believe it's back on that pot back there, so if you could walk the other way, that would be really nice of you. What if I do this? Will you go up? There you go. Then we can go right here and get this carrot. Perfect. Just gonna take our time here. There we go. Alright. Now we're going to go this way, and we're going to pick up some items over here. Whoops. Not that. I'm not going to be doing that. We're going to be going back that way. Because I accidentally walked out, because I'm not bright. So we're going to keep going this way. In the grass. There we go. And then if we come right over here, I believe it's right here, we get a carrot. Right here we get a magic key, and here we get another magic key. So, some more magic keys for free. Which is the best price to pay. So now that we have these magic keys, we can open up some locked doors. And if you remember, there were some locked doors back at the Castle Argus, so that's where we're going to be heading. Gonna hop right back over this way. I'll meet you there. Alright everybody, we made it back to the Castle Argus now. Gonna hop in here. Gonna hop into the castle itself as well. Alright everybody, I'm back. We cut back to... after we did everything, of course, with the torches and whatnot, as you remember, I'm sure. And here we have a locked door, as you can see. Now, if you remember, we bought those keys, so the keys will go ahead and open these doors for us. Also, if we were to have a thief class in the front, that would work as well. But we do not, so instead, I'm just gonna hop in here with some keys, which is fine. Bolt arrows, killer bow, and Medusa arrows. Medusa arrows are really useful for later in the game, so we'll hold on to them. And if we head to the east, there's the eastern tower as well, which is also locked, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use our key on this one as well. Get a bunch more stuff. Flame book, light book, fire arrows, ice book, scholar robe, and can't carry anymore. Oh great, that will equip our white mage. Inventory space in this game is a little bit annoying, so you know, gotta be well prepared for it, I guess. There we go, there's our scholar robe. Slap that on her, and then we get some ice arrows. Very nice. That's all we have to do here, so now we're just gonna go ahead and scoot back out. And I will meet you back at the whirlpool area at the Tower of Owen. See you there in a couple seconds. Alright everybody, we're going to head to the left now, to the west. We're gonna hop down this way. There's the cave. This is of course the cave of the dwarves. So if we talk to these guys, they'll tell us lolly-ho. Don't really know why, but there you go. We're gonna take a look around here. These guys are the dwarves, of course. Guiche stole the dwarves' treasure. The 2 horns. He dove into the lake. 2 horns of ice, the dwarves' treasure. Bad guys stole them. We can't forgive them. And they all say pretty similar things. I suppose that is one of the horns. We put a spell around the remaining horns so no one can get near it. Let's test that. An invisible wall. Alright. Turns out he wasn't lying. So we have a couple stores up here. We're gonna hop into the rightmost store first. See what he's got. Armor. So we're gonna go ahead and buy an ice helmet. Just because we didn't have one. It's really all we need for now. Actually, we can sell some things, but we'll do that after we equip this to Dokes. Got his ice up. No room. Okay, well, it looks like we're gonna sell something first. Let's see what we got. We can sell this midge bread. There you go. Now we can swap around the helmet for Dokes here. Take off the horn shell and put on his brand spanking new ice helm. There it is. Now I'm going to sell off some more stuff, just so I guess so we have some more room, but moreover so you can see what it looks like, I suppose. Nothing super special, but yeah, we're just going to get rid of some things that we don't need, like this wizard robe. That's fine. Medusa arrows we want. We don't need the horn shell anymore. Ice arrows, fire arrows, we don't really need those. Oh, I should select all, but I'm not right now. We won't be using the books, but I guess it's not the worst thing in the world to hold on to them for now. So if we go to all, we can sell our fire arrows, our ice arrows, and our bolt arrows, because we aren't using an archer, so no point in holding on to those. There we go. So that's all we're going to get in the armor store. And if we go this way and talk to the weapons person, we're going to go ahead and buy both a serpent sword and a salamander sword. And we're gonna go ahead and buy a shining staff as well. All of these are more over precautionary, but you know, this way we can have things that we need when we need them. So we're going to remove the freezing staff here and put on the shining staff. I guess we're also going to take off Wes's bow and put on... we're actually also going to take off his holy arrows and just ditch him. So we're not going to be using anything like that on him. So we're going to go ahead and sell. Sell some more things we don't need, like this horn shell. Don't need that. Don't need the holy arrows anymore. Don't need the freezing anymore. Don't need the bow anymore. We'll put the killer bow on our boy, of course. That's all we should need for now. Then we're gonna head over to the inn here, which is the final one. We're gonna get some health and mana back. It's only 80 gil, it's not that bad. Just resting up real quick, because we are going to be getting into combat relatively swiftly here. So if we go back into the inn here, and we talk to the person selling some goods, I'm going to go ahead and buy a couple more soft potions as a just in case. You never know, we might need them. Area coming up has some people who can petrify, so I'd rather be safe than sorry. We're going to head this way. And as you can see, we have a body of water here. If we go near it, it says, do we dive in? No way, only a frog could make it in there again. So that means we use our toad spell on everyone. Now we're all toads. Now we should fit. Perfect. Now we can go ahead and untoad really fast. We can use our toad spell on everybody. There we go. Now we're untoaded. Fantastic. We're going to hop down and see if we can get to the end of this dungeon relatively quickly. The loot in here is very simple to find. There's no secret areas. It is all in the chests. And the chests are very obvious. So, not bad. Gonna keep heading down. Hope we can do this without getting into any fights, but that's okay. We have bombs here. These guys are very scary, so I'm going to keep one of the fights in here. These guys are surprisingly enough weak to... it's really weird, but they're weak to fire. I don't know why, but, you know, they are. We're actually going to use fire too, because I just want to be safe here. Oh boy. Okay, they just hit us that time. We got lucky. Normally they would explode. So we're hoping for the best. As you can see there, they're weak to fire, very weak to fire, which is nice. They don't have too much HP, but they can still be really scary. So we're gonna do our best. When they explode, they hit very hard, but they do not kill themselves quite. They do damage to themselves, but they don't kill themselves, so they're not too easy. There's going to be another enemy type we're gonna see here if I can find it on the way there. I'll leave it in. If not, oh well. We're on the second floor now. We got a couple skill ups in that fight on Dokes and Tito. There we get another Zeus's Rage. So we're gonna keep heading down and down and down. Second Zeus's Rage, I believe, actually. And if we open this, we get the soft potion. We stocked up on them, so don't need too many of those, but if we check this chest, we get another one, which is fine. Bought a bunch of them for the explicit purpose of using them. Now we're on the final bottom floor 3. I think this is the final floor at least. Gonna hop into this chest here. 300 gil. The penultimate chest on this floor as well. Alrighty, as I was saying, we're gonna head up this way now and grab this final chest. We can see the boss right there. So I'm going to make sure that we're all healed up really quickly here. Alright, now we're ready to fight the boss here. Stay back, he won't give us the horn. Guiche, of course, with his snake-wrapped self. I don't understand why he's wrapped in a snake like that, but... you know, if that's what floats his boat, I'm not going to pass judgment on him. So we're going to use our brand new Ice 3 spell on him. He can cast some pretty powerful spells, such as Elemental 2 spells, so we should be wary with him. He's not a pushover like Medusa was. He resisted our black magic, which is a shame. He is pretty good against black magic, so Can be a little tough, but I think we'll make it. I think we'll make it just fine. Thank goodness our melee fighters here are hitting quite hard. Maybe Wes can get him this time. There we go, 164. Good job. That's a pretty big hit. He's showing off how hard he can hit. He is not a pushover, like I said. Couldn't use that exclusively on Tito. Fired 2 on him. 50, that's fine. He's not weak. 158 is nice. 180 is nicer. He should be coming close now to finishing off. We should be coming close to finishing him off. Oh my. Okay. $100 on the dot. Pretty impressive. 58 is fine. Tito gets a 94, so next round we should be able to take him out. When he just does his normal melee attack, he is very weak, but he can cast Elemental 2 spells, which is what is moreover annoying. Not too bad, though. I think I used Cure 2 there. I don't think it'll really matter. We're just going to be exiting this cave after this anyway. So, doesn't really matter there. 180, there we go. That got him. Good job, Tito. Getting that critical hit. Victory, of course. 1500 gil. That's pretty nice. Get a skill up from Tito. We'll grab the Dwarf Horn. And like I said, I'm going to be... Whoa, what's following us? Question mark. Okay, spooky. So like I said, I'm going to be using the exit spell. I'll see you back at the beginning. Sleeping with the line. Fantastic. Alright everybody, I just slept at the inn really quickly on my way back out, so I cut to here. He says thank you for getting his horn back, please return it to the original place. But first he has to take off this magical wall. Now we can place it where we want. If we go in here, we can ask him if this looks appropriate. Yes, that's where he wants it, okay. Whoops. So if we click B here, we can use the horn, put it right back where it was. He's been following us in our shadows. I guess this is what the horn was. There he is. There's Couscous, running off with the horns. So now he has both the fire and the ice horns. So he's gonna run off and see if he can make it to the North Mountain Cave. If we can beat him there, then I think we'll be able to stop him. But I think we're going to do that in the next episode, everybody. So I really hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Thank you very much for watching.